say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers' offense will go on the attack first. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Cavaliers in the hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Cummings. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Cavaliers are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. It's low. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looking to throw again. On the run, fires downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. So Clemson's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you...
There he goes! The 50, the 40, the 20, past the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch him, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense working from the pistol. Going right to work up top. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing the puppy out.
Got a man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This breaks
into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept.
Pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, Dave.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
To the air on second down. Fires left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bean. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Fires on the move. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. The give to the lone running back. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turning it on!
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Caught close to the marker, it's low. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's coming. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Got the first down and more. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Cummings. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Oh, a lot of space. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch? Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Breaks the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
It's complete. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Sure hands, it's Bean. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that lead grows even bigger.
trying not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. To the air on first down. And the throw out to the sidelines, good for a few. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got a man, it's Cummings. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the... At the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 35. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it downfield. Got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Oh, better look out! There he goes!
Never know what can happen when two good teams face off. But even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cavaliers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Got his man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia! He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quarterback on the keeper. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10. Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He unleashes a long one. Got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Flips it out in the flat. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
48, Virginia, 13.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Now they'll run the draw. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Shakes off the defender. Looks as if Clemson will have the 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running back searching for a hole. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Release to the back. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a 2nd look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Leon. The quick out. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Dropping back, it's Leon. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this.
Going for the big play. He caught it, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. USF rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Tampa. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off and another empty drive. Taking it the other way. At the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man by himself. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Leon. The short hands. It's Newton. Just keeps moving. Turning it on. Wow, lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10.
22 water. 22 water.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Now the toss. Picks up the 1st down. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.